Hello, beautiful yogis. Welcome. This is restorative yoga. Today, however, I invite you to stay in an upright seat as we will begin with some pranayama and some strong breathing that will prepare us to lie down and do a few restorative poses, which prepares us to go even deeper into Yoga Nidra. So that's the plan. Please sit tall. If you like to sit on your mat, perfectly fine. If you're more comfy on your chair, do so. So, as you find a nice upright seat, feel the ground beneath you, whether it's your feet or your seat. And then have a sense of your spine reaching upwards like an antenna, and have a sense of the crown of your head also. Like a tree bursting with new growth, it's going straight up. Good, and so now please take a nose breath in. Fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. Pause. And then blow that breath out. Until it's gone. Nose in. Pause. And blow it away. Same again. As you breathe in again, have a sense of the breath rising from your low belly. Breathing in, feel its energy rise. We're going to hold the breath. And blow it away. Two more times. Inhale from your low belly. This is through the nose. Feel the breath rise. Climbing, climbing to the very top where we pause. Hold your breath, relax your mind. And blow the breath away. A little dandelion breath. Last one, nose in. Hold. And blow it away. Until you have no breath left. Lovely. Good normal breathing. I'm going to demonstrate our next breath sequence, which is not so deep. It's a shallower breath, but it's more vigorous, and it's focused on your belly and your diaphragm. So you might even put your hand here, and here we go. So each time that you breathe out, you're drawing your tummy in, helping expel that breath. Relax your tummy to inhale into the low belly. Keep coming. Next one, all the breath out. Squeeze your tummy, keep breathing out as we did before. Now relax your tummy, breathe in deep. Hold your breath. Now you could lower your chin as we hold the breath. And release your breath. Normal inhale. And exhale. Good. Second round, same as the first. Hand on your belly, on your diaphragm. Inhale, it expands. Exhale, pull it in. So there's a vigor to this, and there's a little bit of a pace, so not long and slow and deep, a little quicker. Keep going. Next one. And out, out, out. Vigorous contraction. Out, out, out. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your belly. Relax it. Deeply breathe in. Fill all the way to the top. All the way to fullness. Add a little bit more. And now lower your chin. Draw up at your pelvic floor, sealing in this breath. Relaxing into the hold. Let your mind be still. Know that you are safe with this full breath. And lift the chin, release the root lock, and blow the breath away. Deeply in. Deeply in, all the way out. Now, on empty, pull up at your pelvic floor, chin lock, lift your chest, relax on empty. Beautiful, everyone. Release your locks, your root lock and your chin lock. Natural breath in and out. Natural breathing. Beautiful. And so now we're going to do that same practice one more time. Hand on your belly and vigorously short breaths in and out. One more 10 cycles. And all the breath out. That was 30 cycles. All the breath out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All the breath out. Relax your belly for a deep nose breath in. Make this a generous breath. Have lots of space. Fill up. Add a little more. We'll hold this breath. Lower your chin. Draw up at your root lock. Your pelvic floor draws upwards. Just relax into the hold. Checking in with your shoulders. Are they relaxed back? Checking in with your brow and your jaw. Let them relax. We're full of air. holding this breath capacity. And release this breath. Deep nose inhale. Really full, add some. And now we hold. And we exhale. All the way to empty. Empty, empty, empty. When you feel you are bereft of all breath, lower your chin, lift your chest, draw your pelvic floor. So we're applying the locks, the chin lock. You might even draw your navel in. So we've got the tetrabandha, the three locks. Holding if you can, breathing as you need. Lovely. And release your locks. Keeping your attention inward now, let your breath take a life of its own. See where it wants to go. So this vigorous breath with retentions changes the chemistry not only of our blood, also changes our brain waves. Relax in your natural breath and be the witness, the observer. Enjoying being breathed as you witness body sensations, fleeting thoughts. Meet everything with kindness. You really can't get this wrong. The quality of witnessing whatever it is without judgment. Lovely, everyone. And so now we're going to come into our restorative open book pose. So if you've got your props ready, the bolster is supported by a couple of blocks or maybe books, doesn't matter. Something to give you a nice slant. And we've got blankies each side. So now we sit back against the bolster and lie down right in the middle of it. And let your back relax. So we've been sitting a little bit, we've been huffing and puffing a little bit. And so now we let all that go. See how the shoulders fall away? See how your back is supported? Your feet might touch and your elbows could rest on those blankies so they support both your arms and your thighs. Anything that doesn't feel good, change it up. Your legs could be straight. Tuning into your body. Sense what's here. Again, this is with the quality of the observer. Have no judgments, recriminations on your body. The opposite, welcome your body to this moment. How, as you lie back, your limbs fall away. How your back is supported. How there is a symmetry, a leftness, a rightness, a centeredness here. And now as you meet your breath again, invite you to follow it and shape it, now long, slow and deep. So it rises from your low belly and it comes through your ribs and it crests right at your collarbones, at your throat. That's the top of the lung tissue. And as it goes out, trace the feeling of the breath in a descending direction. Ribs relax back, tummy relaxes back as well. To welcome the next inhalation, which rises to fullness. And falls away to emptiness. Again. As you reach the top of your breath, pause a moment. Now exhale. Pausing at the end of your breath. And inhalation begins. At the fullness moment, relax and hold the fullness, the feeling of fullness, a kind of blossoming. And now the exhalation. Now we're smoothing and slowing the exhalation until we find we're empty of breath. And now we drop into that empty place, the sense of rooting, grounding. And breathe in. The fullness, the blossoming, the holding of that. And now the exhalation. And the empty moment. Good. And here comes the inhalation. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax in the hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. As we did, breathing in, counting for yourself. So you might get to 4, you might get to 5, but then you want to match that with the hold. And match it with the exhale. And match it with the empty moment. Continue, please. This now is the square breath. Some people call it the box breath. We have a few more rounds, directing yourself. This too is pranayama, controlling our life force by shaping the breath in these very particular ways. The effect is immediate and profound. Repetition allows the effects to form these layers in the brain and greater strength in the breathing apparatus. The feeling of deeper calm, of being less hurried, being centered. Invite you to do 2 more of the square breaths on your own. And as you complete this last square breath, when you complete the hold on empty, let go the counting, let go the shaping, let your breath breathe you and be the observer. The observer of the breath as it happens by itself. The observer of thoughts that will continue to come. Being in the witness mode, taking that little distance from our regular thinking patterns, opens us to that greater freedom that Eckhart Tolle was talking about in the quote I put in today's email. And so the deep sense of ease and relaxation being breathed. Nice, everyone. We're going to complete this open book pose. Help your knees back up together. Once you've got your knees up, walk your feet apart and scooch your sacrum a little bit away from your bolster, and that will ease your low back if it's feeling a little vulnerable. The feet are wide, the knees are leaning in. This is a little counter pose, the open book pose. Great, and so now we'll roll to the side and make our way to hands and knees for the revolved child's pose. So up we come. The props, the bolster, the blocks can stay. You might change your blankies to have a little soft padding. As you get a little closer to your bolster, sitting down now on your left bottom, left butt cheek. So you're side on like a mermaid. And we are going to turn the torso. You can use a hand each side, lift and turn your torso towards the bolster and lie down and forward on your left ear. And there's a lovely feeling of being received by this prop, this lovely cushion. If you like, you can use your blankie to support your legs. You could put it under your top knee. Some people like to stretch out their bottom leg. That gives a deeper stretch. And if that's not where you want to go today, just stay tucked in. So get yourself settled and comfy. Your hips are facing towards the right and your trunk is facing forward. So this creates a spinal twist. And so as you settle and get cozy here, be inward once you've arrived, so to speak. And let yourself again be breathed. the deeper breaths coming into your back. So your low back, your middle and your upper back. So just as we trace the breath in the upward flow in the front of the body, see if you can sense that in the back of the body. So now there is asymmetry because we are in this rotated position. Breathe right into the area of compression. But breathing into the back matters. There's a lot of air waves there that we want to just open them with our conscious breathing. So often our daytime breathing and thinking is kind of disembodied. We're in our heads, we're in the air element. And yoga brings us into the body, always asking us to refer to the body itself, the earth element. It keeps us grounded, keeps us in the now moment, present with what's here right now, which is this spinal twist, which is this breathing into the back, letting it be quite effortless. Don't have to work at this. Just easy. Relaxed, deep and penetrating inhales, long, complete exhalations. Lovely yogis. Move your hands, press the ground away, come on up. And we'll now switch sides. Now you can do that by spinning on your bum or going via your knees. We want to end up on the right butt cheek. Bring your prop along if you're using it under your knees. And then with your right hip all the way into the bolster, make contact, a hand on each side. Lift your chest, rotate your ribs to the right, and then please come full frontal to the middle of your bolster and lie on your right ear, your arms finding their way to rest. Good. First, the arms carry your weight as we go down, and then the arms let go that support, so that all the support now is in your bolster. Rearrange your legs in the way that feels good. And we are now visiting the other side of the body. Meeting ourselves in a new way, new sensations to feel. Penetrating breaths to guide into those airways. And all this breathing is through the nose. Letting it feel lovely to be held, to be breathed. This is effortless. Anything that feels a struggle, just back off a little bit. Each exhalation allowing you to drop just that little bit deeper. Lovely, everyone. Slowly, slowly make your way up out of this shape. Coming out of it, and now please set up for a seated forward bend. This will be we're approaching Yoga Nidra, but we just want to stretch out the back after rotating it in each direction. So we create a little table for a seated forward bend. Have a little blankie seat, your tabletop that we're going to rest in, and you could choose. You're going to have cross legs or legs straight out, and then just lie forward. Rest your brow, feel your spine. The central axis of your body. The last two poses were winding poses, spiraling poses, and now we want to be right in the middle and stretch the spine in its own natural orientation, where it is most of the time. It's extraordinary what the spine can do as we move through our days. It can twist, it can back bend, it can forward bend, it can side bend. And here we rest in the long, slow breaths in the seated forward bend. Five more cycles of your breath. You don't need to count. I'll keep count, just the sense that our breaths are measured. And we only have so many in a lifetime. Good, everybody, make your way up. And from here, we're going to set up for Shavasana. So that means we'll be lying on our backs. If you like, you can bring your blocks to the foot end of the mat. You can bring a head pillow to the top of the mat, just a little folded blanket to support your head. And we will come to lying down, this time with the bolster right under your knees. Your second blanket you might use to place on your tummy or open it up. So I'll show you how it looks. The back's now completely neutral, supported. And if you like, you can use an eye pillow and let your body drop into this very neutral and supportive place as we prepare now for Yoga Nidra. Nidra means sleep, but we're not really going to sleep. We're going to go into a deep, relaxed place. It's really an altered state of the brain waves. So it matters that you're comfy because we're going to be here for a little while, going through the layers of the body. So the invitation now, as you find your comfort level, is to breathe right into your heart. Long, slow breaths into your heart. The heart where we began in utero, that was the first organ. We began as a little beating heart in utero. Now this heart has carried us through here all the way. Appreciation for your heart. Our true essence resides in the heart. And to invite now your heart's longing to come into language in the form of an intention, what the yogis call a sankalpa, something that you are bringing into your life, something you want to achieve, or something you want to let go, and it can be around health, worldly matters, or spiritual, but it's yours. So formulate that in a language in the present tense, as though it is already so. And now the invitation is to repeat your intention, your sankalpa, at the level of your heart 3 times. Say it with conviction, knowing it is already true in the quantum field, which is where we are creating. I'll be quiet. So we begin the practice of Yoga Nidra with the rotation of consciousness. And so I'll be directing your attention to different areas of your body, and all you do is follow along. And the invitation is to bring your awareness now to your brow, your third eye point. Sense your brow center. Now your awareness to the hollow at your throat. And now your awareness to your right shoulder, your right elbow, your right wrist, the palm of your right hand. Now we have a little visit with each of your fingers. So go to the tip of your thumb, index finger, middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. And feel your whole right hand. Please come back now to the hollow at your throat and go to your left shoulder and your left elbow and your left wrist, the palm of your left hand, and now the tip of your left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky of your left hand. Feel the whole of your left hand. Good. Please come back to the hollow at your throat. And go now to your right breast nipple area. And then cross to the left side, the left breast nipple. Come down to your navel, your right hip bone, and now your left hip bone, and now your pubic bone. Please go to your right thigh, right knee, your right ankle, the bottom of your right foot, and we'll visit all the toes, beginning now with your big toe, second toe of the right foot, third toe, fourth toe, and that baby toe. Taking a moment to feel your right foot in its entirety. Please go now to your left thigh and your left knee, your left ankle and heel, the bottom of your left foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the baby toe of your left foot. Sense your whole left foot in its entirety. Sense your both legs. Sense your both arms. Sense your whole back and your whole front. And go to the skin of your face, right eye, left eye, right cheekbone, left cheekbone. Sense now your right ear. Feel and sense your right ear and even inside the ear. And then go across to your left ear. Sense it inside the left ear. And now please go to your nose. At the very tip of your nose. And your mouth, your upper lip, your lower lip. Can you feel your tongue? Your throat? Coming back to the hollow at your throat. And now the sense of your whole body, arms, legs, trunk and head. Sense the whole of your body as it lies on the mat here. We are practicing Yoga Nidra. Please feel your breathing. Feel how it comes and it goes. We've been doing that. Letting your next inhalation be really full. Awareness at the top of the head. And then exhale down the length of your body all the way, not only to your low belly, but further down your hips and down your legs and to your feet. The emptiness is at your feet. Where the inhale begins, breathe it up the body. All the way up. And then all the way back down, your breath sweeping your body in a downward direction to the feet and empty. And then rising upwards to the fullness moment. The fullness moment is like the noonday sun. And now as we exhale and move the breath down and out back to the feet, to the empty, is the midnight moment. Inhale, rise to the noonday sun. And then exhale slowly all the way down the length of your body to the empty moment, the midnight moment. I invite you to do a few more on your own. Cue yourself. And now the next time that you come to the very top of your breath, pause a moment. Hold your breath, hold your breath. And now the exhale is through the brow center. Through your brow center, let the breath go out. And we enter a new dimension. At the brow center, we find ourselves in a watery realm. A shimmering, beautiful, watery realm. The ocean itself. And we are at home in this watery realm. Our bodies now adapted to the watery realm, able to move freely, to swim, to dive, to do little somersaults. Our bodies completely at home in this watery realm. We are swimming in the healing oceanic waters. See all of us swimming completely at home, able to breathe. Feel now the freedom of movement, the spinal alignment and healing as you find yourself moving up and down without pain. Able to do yoga poses, spiraling and twisting, upside down, right way up, diving deep, and shooting up again, just like the dolphins and the whales. As we swim here in these cosmic waters, our ancient DNA is activated to reconnect with long ago memories of an ancient continent. Perhaps it's Lemuria. And we remember our watery selves. We feel our aqua heart. And we are perfectly at home. And we hear the songs of the whales, creating the songline. The songlines which connect with the others far, far away. And we realize these songlines are the songs of creation. And we see little bubbles from the whales and notice the songlines are creating a sacred geometry, beautiful shapes and forms, spirals and mandalas. Magnificent holy patterns that are creating, singing into creation. Sense and feel yourself here. And now a luminous whale comes very close and we make contact, eye to eye. And in that moment we remember that we can do this too. We can playfully blow bubbles and create songlines, and they too form into beautiful shapes. And we play now, finding our own song, our own unique note, our own soul song. And we release our own soul song into the cosmic ocean. And it's joyful. It's joyful to swim in the cosmic pod, listening and anticipating in joyous renewal and creating. We are creating the new earth. Our song carries the image of the world we want to create. Your soul now knowing exactly what it wants to create in the new formation. We create and we listen and we see the others are doing it too in this watery world. A world of plenty, a world of harmony, a loving, abundant world. And we rest and we float. So easy to be here. And we see the new earth, the planet Earth, verdant, radiant, forested and luminous, the rivers, the lakes, the oceans, shimmering in their pristine beauty, and the creatures of the water and the creatures of the forest, and the winged ones, and the crawling ones, and the four-leggeds and the two-leggeds, harmonious, peaceful, and connected in love. And as we look over the eastern horizon and the sun setting, we see the rising of the full moon, glorious, clear, a ghostly ship so bright. And behind the full moon we see the constellations of the lions, the royal star lions. And we know that this is the beginning of a whole new era. And so let yourself rest, holding the beautiful image of harmony, abundance, well-being, enough for everyone. And how good it feels to just be at rest, at peace. And we can be exactly where we are. Knowing now that your work in the cosmic realm, so playful, is complete. Now you can just rest here. Resting in your breathing body. In the state of Yoga Nidra. Your body and mind at ease, being breathed, being held. Receiving blessings. All goodness coming to you. You are loved. So loved. Part of it all, connected to all that is. And even in this restful place, invite you to bring your awareness back to your breathing heart. From the brow we drop to the heart, back into our own breathing body, and remembering your sankalpa, your affirmation, and repeating that now 3 times with heartfelt conviction, knowing it is already so. as you complete your sankalpa, still breathing in your heart, now filled with gratitude, in one final act of generosity from your heart, radiate your love. Radiate your love. You can be very specific person, persons, situation. Spend a little time just radiating your love. In all directions, to all beings everywhere. On earth, in the cosmos, and beyond time and space. And so now awareness coming back into your whole body, moving a little bit, pushing through your legs, to feel again your legs as though drawing down all that we experienced at the brow in the watery realm and all that we experienced in the heart, to draw it down through the legs and into the earth and into your earth star that's with you all the time, connecting us to the earth. Grounding again. Know that if you are really comfy and want to stay where you are, please do so. Otherwise, just roll onto your side and lie on your side a moment. Transitioning your body into this curled up shape on your side. Letting everything integrate. Ready to return to your life in this time and space. And as you are ready, make your way up to sit as we did at the beginning. And then take your big wings out from your heart and inhale up. And then draw the hands into the prayerful heart. So grateful for your presence today. Namaste, yogis.